Damian Williams and Cordell Patterson, it really is not as shocking as it seems. But hey, man, I like the roster they got here. So, Mike, floor is yours, my brother. Floor is yours.
I want to throw out a number, and I literally just made this up. Got this on the fly. Thought about this on the fly. We got 3 playoff teams. The first team is the Cincinnati Bengals. Second team, two playoff teams. Cincinnati, Baltimore Ravens, and Tennessee Titans. They have one thing in common. Both those teams won at least 8. All of those teams won at least 8 games. But they have one thing in common.
And what is that one thing in common they have for us, Mike?
Every last one of those teams gave up more than 45 sacks in the entire year. The Cincinnati Bengals gave up. Cincinnati Bengals gave up 55. The Ravens gave up 57, and the Tennessee Titans gave up 47 sacks. Why would I mention that? Well, this shows you that despite the inefficiency of an offensive line and ability to protect the quarterback as far as his pass protection is concerned, you still got to have balance. Those teams also have one thing in common. They're top rushing. The top 15 teams in rushing. This is where we talk about balance and why the Atlanta Falcons have struggled throughout this entire, 3 to 5 years. Because we don't have that balance. They also have one more thing in common. Every last one of those teams can stop the run, which brings up to you guys' point. Gotta have the ability to run the damn bow. And you gotta be able to stop the damn run, okay? It doesn't matter how many yards you pass for. It doesn't matter how much you throw the ball for, 5,000 some plus yards or whatever Cincinnati, the number that Cincinnati had. They couldn't run the ball. They neglected the running game, and this is something that K-Styles talked about in the Super Bowl. They stopped running the ball when it literally saved the entire year because they gave up the third most sacks in the year. So this is the one of the reasons why your boy is still on this team. Are we talking about Jalen Mayfield? Jalen Mayfield may not be the best pass protector, but one thing that we do know, he will put your grandmama on her ass if she got in front of him. Okay? So running the damn ball, we see, is paramount. And one more thing that I wanted to speak on too is that when you look at this Atlanta Falcons team and where they're going, and it's something that I want everybody to understand this. Everybody hear this. Falcons do not want guys who are one-dimensional. Most of the guys that were cut can only do one thing well. Roger Olsen, a guy, I think he's a good runner, and he hit the ball out of the backfield. And probably not. Can he pass protect? And probably not. He's just a runner. The same thing for Caleb Huntley. The guys, the running back that they have on the roster, all three of those guys got one thing in common. Damian Williams, obviously he's a runner, but he can catch the ball out of the backfield. He's a great pass protector.
Mm-hmm.
Got CP. CP can just do it all. Avery Williams, he's a guy that can do it. You know, he's a punt returner and he's a runner. He can play DB. You can do multiple things with him. This is where the Atlanta Falcons are going. They want players that's not only going to be good at their one particular position, but you have to be able to offer the team something at somewhere else, whether it's special teams, you know, running the ball or receiving the ball out of the backfield. But this is what you're seeing with the Atlanta Falcons. That's the change. You got to have the ability to have, flexibility. You got to have flexibility as a player. You got to have the ability to do multiple things.
I like that. I like both points. Both points well spoken.